I'm T1 Shannon, and I'm going to be changing out what's called a pump. Now, you know in my first video, I told you that usually giving insulin is with an injection. Well, this one just sends it through a tube into my body, so I don't have to inject. So first you got to turn on the pump, and you got to go to options, down, and click load so you can load stuff. You load your cartridge, and I took what's called an infusion set off my body, so it's just finding out that that happened. And then I have to take out this cartridge, which was full of insulin, but not anymore. This, I have to put this needle on, but it has a cap, so safety. And I like to put in 135 units. So first I got to put in 30, which is the most amount that this one can do. And then another 30. You have to do 4 30s and a 15. So 3. 4. And then you need to watch it until it gets to 15. And then that's how much you put in. And then you gotta look at the lines. And then there's a bubble on top. You fill it up. You push it out till you see the insulin. And if there are any other bubbles, tap it to the top. After you do the first one, that's very important. And then you do that. And this, you put in the insulin. So you inject it, and you push it in. Then you take it out. And this, you put the cap on and screw it off. And this can go in a Sharpie's container, which is where it holds needles, so they stay safe. And there's that. So we just wait for it to detect that there's a new cartridge in here, that there's new insulin. Now, I'm sorry there, we just forgot to show you that with the cartridge, before you put the insulin in, you want to use this and suck all the air out and push it out before you put the insulin in. Now, you gotta open, we're back to where we were, and you have to connect this tubing to that. So you gotta open this up. And to do this, you just gotta press a little lightly near to get it off of that little hook so it never got tangled in here. And you gotta unscrew it from wrapping it around. Then you gotta screw it clockwise, righty-tighty, as tight as you can. And then you wanna take this little blue safety guard off. You wanna click next. And then start the tube filling. You usually want to go like this, so it can suck that out, because it helps it. And since I do 130 units, I did the 35 for the extra air in it, so you can push it out. You'd want this to go to 10. Then you want to start watching that needle to see 3 drops come out, and then you'd click stop. So we're at, this part can be a little waitsy, tedious. Go to get to 10. So it's at 7, 8 units now, and which means it has to get to 2 more to get to 10. And we're almost there. Now we want to start watching the needle for 3 drops. Sometimes it takes a little. 1 drop, 2 drop, and 3 drops. Now we have to click stop. So we saw the drops, which confirms that the insulin was coming through. And we have to wait for this to get to 100% to follow through. 70%. 100. Now we can tip it back over, and it says, if you see drops at the end of the tube, press done, which we did. And now it's the part where you put it on your, wherever you want to put. You can put it on your stomach, your leg. I prefer my stomach. So there's this tape here, and you want to bring this over. Wait, unwrap it a little more. There's this little hinge here that you're gonna want to put it on, but not right now. On the sides of this blue thing, there are these grippers, which you grab right now, and you grab this, and you pull it until you hear the click. And then you take this tube and put it there. Now, you take this and you find a nice spot. I think I'll go here.
Alcohol?
I did do that. And before you put it on here, you'd want to do alcohol, but I did that ahead of time before I did the video. And then there are these smooth indent parts where to put it on, you just squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready, set, here we go. Squeeze. See? Then that just puts the needle in the tube. There. Then you can just pull it off. Then, since my fanny pack has holes in it, so it's just attached, and you don't need to worry about the tubing, you could just pinch the sides and pull it out. And then I like to go to my fanny pack and put it through this hole, and you just click it back in. Now, if you are wondering, like, about the tubing, if you're, like, taking a shower or anything, you can pinch that and take it out, but you gotta stop insulin on this. And there's another one that doesn't have a tube that looks like that, and you click that in, and when you're done, you just replace them back to normal. And since we're done putting it like this, oops, turn it off. Since we're done with that, we get to do fill cannula, which is the little tube. If you have a metal tube, then you don't have to do fill cannula. But since I put a plastic tube in, I use just plastic, so you have to do fill the cannula. And my reminder is set, so I want to save that. Everything is checked, which is good, which means you did every step, so done. And I want to resume all of my deliveries, so it can give me insulin. And that's your video on how to put a pump on. If you're worried about what you're going to do with this, you could put the top on, and later you can take pliers and pull it out and put that in the Sharpies container with this needle. That's all today from Type 1 Shannon. Bye for now.